Hey everybody, welcome back to Gnomoria here in the Netless Wastes. So it is day 9 of spring here, year 1. It's actually currently paused at sunset, 1830. And quite a bit has changed around here since you guys were last on. So we now have a Great Hall, currently worth 0. Worth is based on various things inside of the Great Hall, what's made of, that kind of thing. But that's just a place for people to idle at whenever they're not doing anything. We've got the stone cutter, the stonemason, and the sawmill up. We're still working on getting the carpenter up, but the crew workbench is holding us over until then for the moment. I've got a little like supplies section over here, which just takes basically just the stuff you need to make other stuff. We've got our little dormitory with 6 just regular straw beds here, and we've got 3 different stockpiles. This one carries only the food, of which we are at 535. Now I think only about 155 of that is actually in storage. The rest is just lying around, mostly over here. Just look at all that. And then we have a whole ton of lumber, and we have a whole ton of just random other supplies. Probably we also need to mention that we indeed have a well now. Wells provide us with drink. We are currently down to 32 wine, which is some of the highest quality drink you can have. We will be trying to get our way into that, but for now water will just sort of tide us over, so that's why we got the well. The well is actually a little bit funky to actually build. You need to have water and then vertical space, nothing in the way. The best way I found to make it is to just put it directly over a water source, which will work just fine. But other than that, it can be a bit of a trick. We do have a problem here in the Netless Wastes, however, and that is by the name of this fellow over here. This is a honey badger. And everybody knows honey badgers are evil things. So let's take a look at this guy. He has, let's see, he's dying of thirst. He is male, apparently. He has good health, and his skills, the one we're worried about here is all these ones. So he's got 20 fighting skill, 13 brawling. He's actually got some decent skill with an axe and a sword, which is a little bit worrying for a honey badger. Not really much skill with a crossbow. Quite a bit of skill with a gun. I don't think I want to meet a honey badger with a gun, ever. Dodge is 19, armor is 11, curiosity is 101, focus 105, nimbleness 80, fitness 74. This guy is a problem, because he is going to most likely end up attacking our people. So, to fix that, we need to go into military, and we need to create a new squad. Well, I was gonna say we'll randomize the name, but no, the Crucifying Greatnesses, it seems pretty good to me. Give them a basic formation, and we want to pick people who are good at fighting. So let's just start at our top number here. So let's see, 12. Any advance on a 12? Please tell me there's advance on 13 as well. So that's Phissus Tussanapple. He's going to be forever difficult to pronounce, isn't he? Okay, 12s then? Where are the 12s? Who were the 12s? Gimbug is one of our 12s. And then we also had Bindle. Are there any more 12s? No, we've got Bindle. Nope, we're down to 11s now, apparently. Oh dear. I do worry, especially since we don't actually really have even much in the way of actual weaponry. Because we hadn't needed it until now. We were kind of busy getting everything else up, like basic food and the like. So that is the Crucifying Greatnesses, led by Phistus Tonapple, Gimbug, Bindle, Basse, and Spiter. Oh boy. And they are going to be dealing with the honey badger. So we'll send the Crucifying Greatnesses after that honey badger. There he is. And hopefully, they will actually be able to deal with him. I am going to have a quick look, actually. So, squads, all basic soldiers. Uniforms, can I handle that one? Yeah, doesn't look like I can actually give them much at all. Can I check, like, our tool stocks? We only seem to have axes over there. So contents, 2 felling axes. We have no weaponry whatsoever. Ugh. That is kind of worrying. Can the stonemason make us anything here? Can make us knife blades, can make us knives, can make us stone swords. Hello. Requires hilts. Hilts are made at the carpenters. Oh dear. Can they be made at the crude workbench? Are we gonna get some luck there at least? No, they can't. They have to be made at the carpenters. What does the carpenter need? A workbench, a chair, a chisel. Okay, so looks like they're going in with whatever they have to hand, which might be literally their hands. Oh dear. Let's get moving. So, okay, I see somebody moving through here. Yep. How you doing, Bindle? You are bleeding. No, Bindle. Oh yeah, there's just everybody coming up around this guy. Pause so I can see the damn honey badger. Come on. Okay, honey badger. Health. Is bleeding from his lower body, head, and right arm. Does not tell me if he's nearly dead or not. Whew. So much. Oh, Bindle's blood. Boss's blood. Oh, so much blood. Oh. Come on. Hopefully nobody dies here. Oh, we're just getting all up in him. Jeez. I feel like any honey badger in reality should be long dead by now. Is blind, has seriously injured his right eye and left eye, has an injured mouth. Oh wow. This is gonna be an interesting day. So. I have very little control here. I'm just hearing the sounds of murder. Still blind. Apparently not dead yet. I'm hoping that means that he's actually, like, doing okay. Yes! The honey badger has bled to death and we didn't lose anybody in the process. Whew! Oh, and that's the sound of people walking through blood. Ooh. Is there a workshop I can build for that, then? Workshop. Military training grounds. Ooh, that could be useful. Metal worker, prospector shop, bone carver. Loom, tailor. No, it doesn't look like there's anything I can make specifically to help people, like, tidy their wounds or anything. Jeez. What can I do with that blood, then, I wonder? No idea. I think it's just going to stay there for a bit. Whew. Grisly though it be, we did okay there. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I was expecting more death. Okay, who do we have running around in here? We have Bindle. How are you doing? Health? In good health. Good, even though we have some of your blood lying around. Spiter. Also in good health, not bleeding, thankfully. And who is this? This is Holink, one of our farmers. So we got a fighter, a miner, and a farmer, I think. Yeah, miner. Ah, builder. Okay. Well, hopefully somebody gets to work on that carpenter soon enough, because we're going to want it very soon. We're going to want access to weapons pretty soon. Basse is in good health. Yeah, looks like we came away from that pretty good. Hey! Woo us! Woo us! I am going to consider putting up some kind of doorway over here, though. Now, you don't have too many options when it comes to doors. So we're going to build... I guess we want furniture. I think it is. Nope. Mechanism, workshop, nope. Wall, nope. There should be a door here somewhere. But I'm not seeing where it is. Oh hey, we can designate a hospital. creates a hospital area. Okay. Well, let's dig an area out for that then. And I guess the best place to put that would be right next to the front door, so that anybody that gets injured can actually go straight to it. So let's mine that out. There we go. Something for our miners to be doing. Oh, first bit of combat. There's blood on our entry steps here. Jeez. What are we up to over here then? Currently building the workbench. Okay. This needs. It's gonna take a little while, but we're working on it. And then just coming down here to get some more wood. Good. Perfect. Why did the music just suddenly stop? Why did the music just suddenly stop? Little concerned there. Nearly dug it out. Okay. So we'll put a hospital in there, and I'm not entirely certain what a hospital actually does, but I guess we'll find out. And I think that's our area. Yeah, it looks like it. I can't really make this more flat, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain. Oh. A little more. Thank you. So, hospital, of which there are currently no beds. Let's call this the infirmary. There we go. Currently, no beds in there, but presumably that will enable our people to gain a bit better health inside of here, or maybe just recover a bit faster. I don't know. We're not currently getting any wheat, so I can't really put in another straw bed. And I'm sure there's a way for me to make a door. There we are. Door. And we just want a stone door, because that will be of greater value when we're trying to guard our front entryway here. There. So that should get built up in the near future. Yep, because the stone cutter is currently in requirement. Block for stone door. Good. That's about the only thing that the stone cutter can make, but it's a fairly important thing because it allows you to start making tools and the like. How are we doing in making this carpenter? I can see there is a workbench. Yes. Which is, unlike in Minecraft, an actual freaking bench. Look at that. Like, it's not a table or anything. So we just need a chair and a chisel, which is what we're working on next, I presume. Saving! It does automatically. Hooray. Hell. Okay. Also pauses when it saves. Which is a little mild annoyance, but you know, we'll get used to it. So, blip, begin. Always nice to have a cup of tea ready on a cold day. Alright. Looks like the blood is going away now. I kind of wish we could run the whole evil stuff that I was doing in Dwarf Fortress with Dave, but this is still an in-development game, and I don't know exactly what kind of modifications we can put into it to allow for that. I will have a look around, though, if people want to see me do something a bit more evil with these gnomes. Okay, how's that going? Still making blocks. Okay. Yeah, so as I was literally just saying, this game is still in development, and consequently it does occasionally go purple screen, which is its evidently apparent equivalent of just blue screening. So, sorry, literally nothing I can do about that. Oh, that's a bit sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy gnome. Okay, so how far back are we? Waiting for somebody to craft those blocks. But we're also working on the plank for the workbench, apparently. For presumably something. I could have sworn we had a workbench for this. Yeah, we do. Chair and chisel. So that we can get the carpenter and start making some weapons, so that the next time a badger turns up, it dies faster. Okay, there we go. Looks like the door's getting made now. Oh, okay, and it's like... Are you just gonna keep... Pause. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Bindle. Okay, Bindle, are you just gonna keep wearing that helmet? What are you wearing? You're wearing the copper helmet and the copper breastplate, probably because you're military. Okay. Fair enough reason, I guess. Just seems like it might be a bit heavy for you, just wearing all the time. Okay, I don't particularly want to be digging out this space yet. I kind of want to turn this space into being the door, into being the private quarters. But on that note, I guess I should start digging some of it out. So let's go a bit like that. We actually don't need to worry about digging it, so that these people have spaces, space to move, because they will quite happily be moving around just at regulars. Okay, let's give you some nice, reasonably spacious living accommodation. 5 by 3 seems like a decent space to me. Fit most everything in there. There we go. And get ourselves some entryways into here. Oh, and one of them is already done, so designate that as a personal quarters. And let's assign that to Spiter. Let's assign this next one to Fistos to Apple. And next one to Bear. Getting to know all of our little gnomes here. So now everybody gets some degree of personal quarters. Hopefully. That's the ideal. And that will hopefully increase their morale, and they'll work a bit better. We'll find out. Okay, Hollink. Gimboog. Looks like we're gonna have some space left over for people. For new people who might come. Avos. I think that might be our last person. Except for Bindle. There we go. Hooray! And I guess I'll just designate these as they come out, basically. Just a vacant one there. Another vacant one there. Another vacant space there. Okay! And there's room along here that if I want to expand and add more, then I absolutely can. But hooray, people now have personal dwellings, which will increase their happiness and the like. Okay. Drink is on 24. I'm beginning to wonder if people are actually going to go get water from that. It might just be that they're waiting for when they've actually run out of everything better. That might be what they're waiting for. Oh, and I missed one. Designate personal quarters. There, vacant. Yeah, so we've got a few vacancies available here in the Netless Wastes. Oh, and we got some hay brew, some straw building up. Hooray! Wheat. Hooray! Crops ready. 5. Huzzah. More food and more capacity for beds, actually. How much does it cost to make these beds? Let's see, we want furniture, straw bed. Requires 2 of any straw, of which we currently have 0, so we'll leave that alone just for the moment. And how goes our crafting? Still on workbench. For the carpenter, apparently. Interesting, so I'm curious what that workbench is for then. Oh, and the door's gone in. Hooray! So if I take a look at the basalt door, worth 11, crafted by Spiter. Doesn't actually give me any special interaction with it. A bit of a pain. But the workshop, if we go to mechanism, linkage, switch, device, self-powered trap, power source. I don't know if these are enabled or if we just can't use them yet. But it's something cool, something interesting that we might find some use in later down the line. And I'm thinking this end here we're going to start digging down from, so that we can actually have an actual mine. In that case, let me just spend that step, because otherwise next step I think we go out of this building. And we don't particularly want to be outside of here just yet. You don't want a mine entrance that just opens the entire world into your base. some of the enemies will dig. That is worth noting. Hopefully we won't get to see that next time. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed. I can dismantle these beds. That is a thing I'm capable of doing, right? Yeah, I can dismantle beds and I can move them. That's something that I'll have to get on later. Right now we don't even have enough beds for all of our people, so for the moment I'm going to leave it. And in fact, I'm going to leave it there. So hope you've all enjoyed this second episode of Gnomoria. I don't know how many they're going to be. It all pretty much depends on how much people are enjoying it when I get back. But with that in mind, hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you all next time.